Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What is going on? Mira, I recorded a video yesterday that brought this one up, talked about it a bit. I hadn't had a first official wearing yet, and I just resprayed today, Sunday, March 8th at 2 p.m. And my previous sprays were at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. last night, and I was still getting Esprit Infini emanating from my chest because I only did about 4 or 5 sprays to my chest, and the Joker was still moving. It was still moving. Now, I first got a lot of rose and floral from this. I didn't know if Artemisia was what I was picking up. I didn't know if Immortelle was what I was picking up. I didn't know if amber and what else is in here. There's other things in here, but I was really picking up on the rose. And the rose wasn't just rose. It felt kind of like what the man Cologne said, kind of like an ambergris, even though there's no ambergris listed in here. I even think they've got some vanilla in the base, honestly. But I know for sure Artemisia, and I wrote it on the, I posted, what exactly is in here on my community page when I put my scent of the day. But I know for sure off the top, Artemisia, Rose, Immortelle, and Ambers, right? He Smells Like Rome was describing it as a spicy amber. I don't know that I was getting a lot of amber out of this personally. Now I do see that amber at the base definitely ties everything together, and it's probably what's helping it last so freaking long. Because guys, 10 plus hours with 5 sprays, this thing is a beast. It is a beast. This thing is so much more than what I paid for. It's worth so much more than what I paid. I ended up paying like $70. Actually, I lied. Tester, no box. I paid like $55 for this. It's like $70 on FragranceNet right now. And I think that's full presentation. But guys, this is definitely worth it. I shouldn't be spraying again, but I really want to. It just smells so good. Honestly, my first time cracking this baby open, even a year and a half into my fragrance journey and my nose developing, this was a bomb. This is a bomb. This is beautiful, but it's potent. It is potent. And you don't know what to expect, right? Unless you are, very good at anticipating what a note breakdown can give you. I had no idea what to expect. I knew that the man Cologne really enjoyed it. I saw it at a steal of a deal. I pulled the trigger. Again, it's like $55 or $54 on Olfactory Factory when they had it. Now they've got some other stuff. The one I want to try is either Oud or New Oud from them. But I haven't tried either. This one, this is again my first official wearing, and I'm really just starting to appreciate rose a lot more, and this scent having, to me, a prominent rose note. And I know I like Immortelle, but I don't know how to describe or tell you how I'm experiencing Immortelle. I do know that Ganymede has Immortelle, and I know that Immortelle's in a couple other fragrances that I enjoy a lot. But again, I'm not a professional. I really just get on and share what I wear, right? I posted on my community page that video from Anya, 5 things that she debunked, and having 500 bottles does not make you a professional perfumer. And I'm not a professional influencer by any means, and I'm not a professional perfumer, and I'm not someone who is that authorized to talk about perfumery in a top tier way or whatever. You know what I mean? I really just, I got an old nose. I've been smelling some stuff that I've got since I was 5 years old, and I'm 50 years old now. I'm going to be 51 this year. So my nose has some experience, guys. My nose has some experience. I've probably smelled some stuff that you guys dream about smelling. I'm serious. But just getting into the fragrance community as of 2024, there's so much more that I haven't smelled. And knowing what notes I'm detecting and how to convey that feeling that I get to you guys in an eloquent way, I kind of, that's where I get lost. So I'm not a professional. I don't even consider myself a fragrance YouTuber. I didn't even really consider myself a sneakers YouTuber when I was doing strictly sneakers. And then, in 2024, I started transitioning into fragrance because I let the FOMO go on sneakers. You know what I mean? There's several drops every freaking week, at least every month. And I don't got to catch them all. This ain't Pokemon anymore. I'm not that old. I'm not that guy. I got about 50 shoes and I might pick up one or two here and there, but that's it. And now I've got 500 and some odd frags, and I might pick up one or two here and there. Thankfully, my wife has not killed me with the amount of money I've invested into fragrance, but she also is in the beauty industry. So she's definitely gifted me a lot of stuff, a lot of designer, a lot of body care. All these body butters that I'm getting and using and experiencing are really a credit to her. And I told her what one of our probably most expensive bottles was the other day, that I got 100 ml of Amber Oud from Raja Dove, and she didn't bat an eye. Maybe she did, but we were texting back and forth. Somebody at her place of work wanted to see our collection, and I sent all the pictures, and then they asked, what's the most expensive bottle? And I said, it's probably Amber Oud, because retail wise, it's like $770, $780. But of course, we don't pay retail, right, guys? I mean, I just saw a video where one guy said, don't cheapen me out, if it costs $180 and now everybody's getting it for $69, I don't want it. Now that's crazy. I stopped the video right there. I'm like, man, I get it. You want to smell different. If everybody else is getting it and you're really into it to smell different than everybody, it's a valid point. Me, I know that every single frag, whether it's Sauvage, whether it's Coral Fantasy, it's going to smell different on me. And you know what? 90% of the time, you don't smell this stuff on other people around you. Yeah, you pick it up because there'll be one or two. But if you're like in a community that's definitely always rocking frags, then I get it. You want to pull out something different. And you know what? Esprit Infini is that different. This is that X factor. Again, I've only seen 2 people even talk about this for a U.S. market. I think I've seen other people from, foreign countries other than the U.S. talk about it. But in the U.S., I've only seen Demand Cologne, and he smells like rum. So you guys got to check out both those channels. But again, guys, I just wanted to report back and let you know I got 10 plus hours, and I just re-upped. So I'll probably be wearing this for another day. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. Talk to you guys soon.